One thing for sure, many people over the years who wanted to exercise power and control over the masses have rewritten what we call history to provide for their greed and lust for power. Book burning was, and still is, a popular sport in those circles. Just imagine what may have been in the Library of Constantinople, the Library of Alexandria, or the one at Pergamum. And what about Hollywood? Isn't Hollywood the material witches use to make their magic wands? I'm pretty sure it is. It's no wonder we call them television programs. Apparently, I was programmed by this nonsense since the day I was born. That's pretty sad. Fortunately, in my case, I'm a very slow learner. Because today, I don't believe most of the bullshit, whoever they may be, try to cram into our heads and program us all with. If you ask dragons or dinosaurs, I choose dragons. If you ask spirit or matter, I choose spirit. If you ask Darwin or creation, there's no doubt creation was the way. What the means was is a whole other question. There are some great questions left to ask ourselves despite all of the years on Earth. Like, what am I? Where did I come from? How did I get here? Where am I going? And how the fuck am I going to get there? No Hollywood docu-series is going to be much help with figuring out the answers to those questions. And most of the books that may have proved helpful have been burnt long ago. But there's still a few kicking around. Although many of us have a bizarre aversion or fear of these old books. Many believe our generation is the cutting edge of humanity, the cat's meow, so to speak, with all of our fancy science and our professors doing their professing. With all of our technology and modern gadgetry, we may be a bit behind ourselves. I hear the average child's understanding of musical theory is way down compared to the past. And music is essentially string theory. It is all based on vibration. What could we be missing if we don't have a basic understanding of such things?
The first experiment for the cymatics music video is called a Chladni plate. Now, Chladni plate's basically a metal plate attached to the top of a speaker. There's sand on top of the plate, and you play different tones through the speaker. The plate vibrates, which forms different shapes depending on the frequency of the sound.
String theory is part of this modern understanding of physics today. What could we possibly learn from some dusty old books that have been kicking around for thousands of years? This caramel latte is the shit. Well, I've gone off on a pretty good tangent here, but this thing we call reality is awfully sketchy at best. I guess I'm trying to say that the how and why of it all, the how and why of our history, is still well worth taking the time to explore. Individually, of course. Can we really trust the programmers? Can we trust the professors? Can we trust their professing? Can we trust our leaders and rulers to give us the straight goods? Do they even know what straight goods are? They all have their own agendas and their own greed and lust for power to feed. Grab an old book. What is the worst thing that can happen? It could suck. Well, if it sucks, If it has nothing in there for you to take away, burn it yourself. But let's not let someone else burn it in our best interest before we've had a good look ourselves. Ultimately, if our DNA is all they say it is, everything should be written in there too. All of the source code, all of the history, everything we need to know should all be in there. So when the wonder gets too much to bear, have a look inside yourself. Everything you need to know, it should all be in there.